Mondelez International CEO Irene Rosenfeld will retire in November, bringing an end to her time at the helm of the $26 billion global snack and candy company known for brands like Oreo cookies and Ritz crackers, the company announced Wednesday. Shall be replaced by Dirk van de Put, who's currently president and CEO of Canada-based McCain Foods, pet global frozen potato company. As one of the relatively few female CEOs of a Fortune 500 company, Rosenfeld, 64, cut costs, overhauled the company's global supply chain network and worked to position Mondelez for growth in a changing food industry. Van de Put will replace Rosenfeld as CEO in November and will take over her position as chairman of the board March 31. Rosenfeld became CEO of Kraft in 2006, orchestrated a hostile takeover of Cadbury in 2010 and then oversaw the spin-off of Kraft Foods, the North American grocery portion of the company, from the newly formed Mondelez. Rosenfeld also attempted a $23 billion acquisition of Hershey last summer but ultimately failed. That tie-up made good strategic sense, Rosenfeld said in an interview Wednesday, but it takes two to tango. I was willing to make the bold moves and never took the easy way out, said Rosenfeld, who lives in suburban Kenilworth, when asked about her legacy. In Chicago, Rosenfeld's also known for laying off about half of its 1,200 workers from the longtime Nabisco bakery on the southwest side as the company shifted some operations to Mexico, part of a larger plan to streamline and upgrade the company's manufacturing facilities globally. Some of those workers have since been hired back at the plant, but the largest union affected continues to protest the job cuts and lead a boycott of Mexican-made Nabisco products. Our hope is the new CEO will bring a wider and brighter vision than his predecessor, said Ron Baker, spokesman for the Bakery, Confectionery, Tobacco Workers and Grain Millers Union, on Wednesday. Though she drew the ire of union workers, Rosenfeld had fans in the business community. In June, she was awarded International Executive of the Year by the Executives Club of Chicago, the first woman to be honored in the award's 22-year history. I can tell you she's one of the most courageous, smart, authentic and caring CEOs I've ever known. She's been a trailblazer as a female in her generation, but what I've seen over and over is she hasn't left women behind, said Anna Dutra, CEO of the Executives Club. During Wednesday morning's earnings call with analysts, Rosenfeld called Van de Put an ambidextrous leader who could help grow both revenue and profits going forward. During his 6-year tenure as a CEO of McCain Foods, Van de Put grew net sales by more than 50%, according to the Mondelez news release. Previously, he held executive positions at companies such as Groupe Danone, the Coca-Cola Company and Mars, Incorporated. The CEO change announcement overshadowed Mondelez quarterly earnings release, announcing the company continued to expand profit margins despite revenues being negatively affected by a recent malware cyber attack that disrupted manufacturing and distribution. As for what's next for Rosenfeld, she said she likely won't be spending much time at the beach. She intends to work with Van de Put to ensure a smooth transition, then focus on more personal pursuits, she said. Rosenfeld, who collected total compensation of $16.7 million last year, lives in Kenilworth with her husband, Richard Ilgen. She has two daughters, Allison Rosenfeld, who works at the Anti-Defamation League in Chicago, and Carol Rosenfeld, who works at the Environmental Finance Center at their University of North Carolina. When she was a child growing up on New York's Long Island, Rosenfeld had bold ambitions to become President of the United States. Might she go into politics now that she's retiring from Mondelez? Never say never, Rosenfeld said. G. Trotter at ChicagoTribune.com, Twitter at GregTrotterTrib.